So, surprisingly, Raja managed to convince Lee Kuan Yew. And the Herald was started.
But why did it? I mean, we don't see it around anymore. So what happened?
Because it was closed. It ran out of money, and nobody locally or overseas dared to invest any more money in it. It just died. It's all in this book. But to come back to page one, what's the page?
90.
Yeah. To page
109?
108.
Oh, 108.
No, 103. Sorry.
Oh.
103 is the start of 1970, and I want to refer you to this very remarkable development in a local newspaper. Now, who says there's no press freedom in Singapore? Okay, page 106. There's a picture of a street in Chinatown. Right? I'm sorry we don't have an audio visual here to give you the picture, but if you don't feel like buying this book and the kilo boss is there, he's smiling, I'm saying the wrong thing. So, for the sake of Soba-san, please buy this book. If you really don't want to buy this book, look for a browsing copy. Look at page 106. This picture of Chinatown with crowds on both sides of the road, and the road is blank. No road markings, no cars, no people. Why? Because I won't bother to read you this.
Well, it wasn't the F1. That,
Yeah, it wasn't F1.
It wasn't the F1. The F1, the arrows go in the opposite direction from where they drive.
So this happened on July 26th. National Day, August 9th, right? So by July, they were holding rehearsals for the National Day parade. Now, those of you who are living here now know that for a couple of months before National Day, there is a lot of coverage in both print and electronic media about what's going to appear in the National Day parade. It's like movie trailers, right? But in 1970, the government thinking was, if we allow the media to carry stories and pictures of the National Day parade, that was still the thunder, and nobody will be interested in the National Day parade.
That's not true.
It's not true, but that was the thinking then, right?
Yeah.
And they probably had their own reasons. And the existing media, of which I was a member, had agreed to the terms of coverage of the National Day parade rehearsals. And the condition was, you can come along and practice your coverage, like we are practicing the parade. Your reporters can practice writing the reports. Photographers can practice taking pictures. You can do your TV filming and zooming and all that. But no publication until National Day night or day after National Day. Along came the Singapore Herald in 1970, the first year of operation. Not even 1 year was up. So they were invited to the National Day parade rehearsal. They were told about various conditions, including this one. And my colleagues in the Herald were aghast. What? Even dumb guys like Peter Lim agreed to all this? Ridiculous. But he said no. This was a condition that the media in Singapore agreed upon. And the Herald, I thought was being too clever, said, we were not part of the agreement, so we do not feel bound by it. And we will not attend any of your, if that's a condition, we will not attend any of your rehearsals if it was in an enclosed area. But the rehearsal included a route march, and the route march took the contingents along through Chinatown, and the Singapore Herald office was in Chinatown, and they were high office, and this picture was taken from the office, marching contingent passing by, and then, but before they published the picture, they contacted the media minders in the government and said, hey, we got this picture, we're going to run with it. And the Herald was told, no, you can't. There's this understanding. And we really would not want you to publish a picture of the rehearsal. So my friends in the Herald was being clever again. Okay, why don't we publish a picture? We just blank out the marching contingent.
Oh, so that's what it is. They actually blanked the whole thing out.
Yeah. So it was
They didn't have Photoshop back then, no?
No,
So they just use correction pen.
whatever, yeah. So you can call it an act of defiance against the government, or you can call it a defensive action by the Herald, thinking that in this way they could get away with it. But it was a protest and a show of independence and defiance which the government was not accustomed to from the local media. So that I thought was a very interesting part of Singapore's media history.
Now, there are lots of things in 1970, just in this page, which are pretty interesting. There's one which says a haircut row delays PM visit. So apparently Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew put off a scheduled trip to Malaysia following an incident because of a haircut. So that's an interesting one as well. Why would the Prime Minister be delayed because of a haircut? That's interesting as well.